Austria of Steyr trucks. Things that I know of those slaves has been imparted to me in Zama. If you look at the back, 5 pictures, thing is hand-marked. The trucks are there for you to see. If you look to your left, give an applause to SCOA for doing justice for Nigeria. Thank you very much. Area, DLC. Indeed, some of you do not know that in my growing up, the things I remember SCOA for is that SCOA, apart from trading and supplying all our essential commodities, they had magic players like Dan Anyam.
To the premises of SCOA Truck, a division of SCOA Nigeria PLC, to witness this august occasion. Only an occasion such as this can bring 3 great giants together. Name them, and they can be none other than Steyr Trucks of Austria, Steyr Nigeria Bauchi, and SCOA Truck, a division of SCOA Nigeria PLC. Talk about them, and everyone can testify to their professional touch and competence. No wonder this occasion has been put in place by these 3 household names, mainly to launch one of the new series of Steyr trucks. This new model is the 14E14, which is so versatile a truck in terms of engineering, technology, and application. And of course, it is meant to be extra durable. It is fully tropicalized, and it is the model to rightly replace the popular Steyr model 586, which is tagged the workhouse. Is the power station. Indeed, the workhouse is being replaced with yet another tireless power-packed horse engineered to combine strength, comfort, and durability. Part of the management of SCOA Nigeria PLC in general, and SCOA Truck in particular, I wish you all a pleasant surprise while I present to you this cracker, which is capable of knocking out all other trucks of the same capacity. Place an order today, and do not be left out. Come to SCOA Truck for this multi-purpose truck, and you would never regret. Rest assured that SCOA Truck not only commands the stock, it has fully equipped workshops in Lagos, Kano, and Port Harcourt, and even today.
I didn't hear those hands. Let's hear them again for him. You know, he came well equipped with his umbrella.
To be invited as a special guest of honor to this August occasion of the launching of a new Steyr truck model 14E14. First of all, may I congratulate the management and members of the board of directors of Steyr Daimler Puch, Austria, for their foresight in venturing into the development and eventual production of this new model. Introduction of this new product to Nigerian market no doubt is a demonstration of Steyr's unflinching commitment and faith in the country's economy. Having been in the manufacture, assemble of commercial vehicles and agricultural tractors in its Bauchi plant since 1979, the company has shown through this new product its determination to succeed where others failed. Although the country's economy is undergoing reconstruction, it is satisfying to know that companies like Steer Nigeria Limited are still able to stand on their feet. It is also pertinent to mention that Steer Nigeria Limited has continued to provide employment for Nigerians and the much-needed technical know-how. It is anticipated that the company will strive to achieve a wholly made in Nigeria truck soonest. I would enjoin you, therefore, to join hands with other organizations within the country in this venture, which is being phased out. And it is hoped that the new 10-ton truck model 14E40 with versatile basic chassis, which allows for different variety of superstructures and powered by Steer 136 horsepower and safety. Let me assure you that the state government, through its ministries and parastatals, will continue to patronize steering of products. One, the launching of this new model, whilst hoping that the company will not relent in its efforts to maintain adequate backup service.
His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, represented by the Honorable Commissioner of Works and Transport, important customers. It has been now 128 years ago since Steyr Company in Austria was established. That's a very, very long time. Production assembly line for military rifles worldwide in those days. Also the city of Steyr was one of the first cities in Europe with electric street lights, where electricity was supplied by the Steyr generators, built in those days. Just after the turn of the century, Steyr started with the design of production of vehicles. Since then, Steyr trucks were developed and built without interruption to the present standard of technology, which you can see here in our new model line. We are producing military and civilian trucks in a wide range of different models for markets all over the world. Our models cover a payload range from 5 to 60 ton, and we build engine from 140 to 390 horsepower, which power the trucks. In addition to completely built-up trucks, most of our models can be built also in CKD kits for local assembly in various countries around the world, which of course includes Nigeria, with production facilities in Bauchi plant, which I'm sure you're all well aware of. One item I feel is worthwhile mentioning in the war. All our engines meet the Austrian government regulations and exported, keep them clean. Covers most of the Nigerian applications for most customers. The two models which we have here have a low cargo body, fuel tanker, workshop truck, recovery truck, whatever you name it. We can do just about anything in this medium weight class. Of course, we are also importing heavier tractors into this country, but this is not a new introduction. It has been here for several years. We are just updating and modifying the trucks on a regular basis. Therefore, we are not really introducing it, so we stick today to our new model 14E40. Generally, we are very confident that this new truck will perform well, give good service and return of investment for our customers. After all, and I always like to say this, trucks are not dealers in Nigeria. Lots of success with Steyr Truck. Thank you very much.
14. The CKD sets being imported by Score Truck Mosul is our dealer. and Steyr Nigeria Bauchi being entrusted with the assembly, I want to point out that this excellent product was heavily tested in Bauchi, Nigeria, before it went into production in Austria at all. More than 700 units of Steyr Truck 14E14, being the successor of the famous and legendary Steyr 586 truck, have already been supplied to numerous clients like agriculture development projects, the Nigerian Armed Forces, and other selected users. Now, jointly with Coatag Mosul, our successful and valuable dealer, supported by a nationwide to invite the numerous commercial Steyr clients to patronize our latest product, the Steyr Truck 14E14, a 140 horsepower and 14-ton cross-vehicle payload truck, offering the latest and the best in vehicle design, quality, and operational economy. The Steyr Truck product family is manufactured and assembled Bauchi, like this the A14E14, the heavy truck series 19S25, and Coatag Mosul is our dealer. My special vote of thanks goes to the Federal Ministry of Industries for having supported the company during these difficult times. Let me close with assuring you that the Steyr
And the chairman, the DG, Ministry of Industries, the chairman, Steyr, and TMD, SCOA, my powerhouse of the Steyr 14E14. They would go there, and the customers of Steyr are also invited to see this wonder machine that is being introduced.
You should have used it. Somebody I should bring scissors. Yes, go. Let's see your face, huh? Let's see your face, huh? Let's see your face. Okay. Go. Okay. Fine.
Benefit of mankind.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos, our very distinguished Colonel B.A. Odunsi from the Army Headquarters.
We'll go to the very next one of the most important items of today, which is the goodwill address of His Excellency the Governor to the chosen ones to the Holy Land. His Excellency.
Normal for me to go straight into the speech, which is already written on behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Sir Michael Otedola. But before doing so, I have one or two observations to make. First of all, I must apologize to you. It is not usual with His Excellency to give an appointment and keep people waiting even for 1 minute. 1:45, and I knew it would take me 5 or 10 minutes to get here within the premises. But I was requested kindly to hold on until I am allotted to come in. I will say, as the alter ego of His Excellency, he came in on time. Secondly, if you are dressed in a borrowed robe, especially in the public, I think it's conventional to give the right position. I would say, directly introduce us to for the Excellency. Any mistake, please. I am immensely happy with Christian holy places. I am particularly elated that this is the first pilgrimage being organized by this administration. I believe that we have made great efforts to gather your resources for this very sacred journey, during which one comes face to face with places which hitherto have been read in the Holy Bible. It is my hope that your experiences during the visit will have lasting impressions on you all. It is therefore my prayer that Almighty God will lead and protect you throughout your stay in the Holy Land. The annual pilgrimage, which is highly cherished and regarded by all Christians. The government has taken pains to make arrangements through the Lagos State Pilgrims Welfare. Although a new board has not yet been constituted, I have every confidence in Dr. Oyefule, who is to my right hand, the Director General Home Affairs Office, who is acting as the chairman of the board. He will lead an official delegation composed of a crop of dedicated officials on this year's pilgrimage. I therefore assure you that you are in competent hands and you will be properly taken care of. Furthermore, in order to ensure a hitch-free journey to Lagos and abroad, we have carefully arranged your travels and visits to the historic and sacred places of the Christian religion. My advice to the pilgrims while in the Holy Land is to adhere strictly to the rules and regulations of the countries you are visiting. You are quite aware of the bad image that has been given to this country by some unpatriotic Nigerians who engage in drug trafficking and other dubious business activities. You should realize that you are there for a religious purpose and therefore should not be found with anything that will tarnish the image of not only your country but the religion to which you pledge, as the state government will not take kindly to any pilgrim who tries to embarrass this country abroad. Another area I would like to advise on is the essence of the pilgrimage. The visit to these holy places is not a jamboree. It is as exciting as a lot of luxuries and some basic necessities during your stay. A lot of endurance, self-discipline, and sacrifice will be demanded from you all. The essence of pilgrimage is to deny and empty oneself so that one will achieve spiritual fulfillment. I therefore implore you to cooperate with the officials who are accompanying you so that you will have a very successful pilgrimage. At this juncture, I would like to congratulate the members of the official delegation on their selection. The prevailing harsh economic conditions have led the government to curtail the number of officials to this year's, which should be reciprocated by you. You should ensure that the pilgrims enjoy their stay. You should set the right example and ensure that you discharge your onerous duties without fear or favor. You should always remember that on you lies the responsibility of ensuring the maximum comfort of our pilgrims. I am confident that under the able leadership of the Director General Home Affairs Office, you will live up to expectations. I urge you all to maintain and even strive to excel, and that is the watchword of this administration. Finally, I wish to thank the leader of the delegation and the officials of the Christian Pilgrims Welfare Board for the long hours and efforts that have gone into the arrangement made for the takeoff of this year's pilgrimage. I sincerely wish you all journey mercies and God's guidance throughout your stay in the Holy Land. Goodbye and God bless.
In the night of the 12th, at about 11:45 p.m., they will depart the Murtala Mohammed Airport for an overnight flight to Rome. When they get to Rome, they will immediately be transferred to the hotel after the airport formalities, and that day is a free day for them in Rome. The next day, they will depart to Lourdes by coach from the train station, and they will depart by train to Lourdes. After arrival in Lourdes, they will night with, they will go and have mass at the shrines of Lourdes and visit the places where Bernadette lived. There they will have dinner and a torchlight procession at Lourdes and to Tel Aviv. But you cross time zones, so there's a 1 hour shift in the timing. The Holy Land program will essentially be for about 60. And from there, the detailed programs will be supplied to you. In Jerusalem, we'll go to the various places of biblical interest. We'll see how God has kept His promise to these people. We will see where Jesus was born, the Church of Nativity of the Bethlehem of Judea is coming and will come to pass. It is a very, very interesting spiritual experience, and I'll be bold to say that once you go there and you come back, you'll never be the same again. Just talking about it. So it will be good if you have, for example, your camera from here.
Since he has to go, and then he wished me the best. And even as soon as he was posted, and I got a phone saying, Father, all with them with Morgan. I started telling him to the other people, and I assured them that they're going to find a prison administrator, a gentleman in the corps, and a very quiet and amicable person. And so, before he got there, we were speaking to many of them that we could give him the chance to do the meeting with him. Said it's more or less an agricultural because although he's an administrator, he's been in Amdo for quite a long time. And he has served as a chairman of the local government. So maybe if a governor is appointed, he has all the experience.
He's already a politician.
He's already a politician. He's served with so many farmers, an agriculturist, a florist, an environmentalist, but most of all, he's a complete gentleman. Very honest, truthful and dedicated. And I'm sure with all the qualities that's shown here. And I'm sure in older than the time it started, we are more mature. And we definitely need the success of the new movement in the process. I wish him the best of luck, the good health, and God's guidance, the teaching facts from sharp, the temperament to work instead of people going to meet there. As long as people are given the opportunity of at least taking them at home. But in a new place, because of things, the advice I gave to him is that he should open his eyes wide open, his eyes, ears open, and mouth closed sometimes. To listen more now, and then God will help him to make the right decision. We wish you a good tenure of office and a better health and future. We wish the family to a new baby a good time in the new future.
And by this time next year, another one.
Stop around. I understand. I'm not
honestly, when the period of association with you, finding a person very intelligent, hard work, and I don't know, if I were to say, to say what I have in mind about him, I know there may be an end to this occasion. And we said it's a formal gathering. What I would just have to say is to wish him long life. May God continue to guide and be with you at all times. And I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the luck I wish myself in life. I wish you long life as well. I wish you a happy stay in the Ministry of Health. I know you are a seasoned administrator, and I'm proud of you. Anytime, and we will continue to learn from you, honestly, because you are one of those who brought us home. It's a fact I cannot hide. The fact we will continue to appreciate the standing qualities of our leaders. We know they belong to the same class. Leader. I cherish your wisdom and I cherish your good ideas. Presently, I must confess to you, I have borrowed some of your good ideas since I was posted in this ministry. Honestly.
And he's always throwing the caution. I want to tell you that I appreciate that. And I want to seize this opportunity actually to thank him for that little thing I had how many years ago, 1979, when all the goodies were flying around and the military were about going. And he said, you won't even benefit from anything. I said, I'm professional. Then he said, no, can't do before. Let us look at it. And the first good thing that Mr. and Mrs. Oshibo had in Lagos State was through his assistant. And I want to say thank you. When he was doing it then, actually, he never knew. He just thought we were just colleagues who's been bunching together, coming in at the same time, playing. But